Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is JustinWatchesMovies. Today we're going to talk about the anime adaptation Alita Battle Angel, which is directed by Robert Rodriguez and is produced by James Cameron. Now, I don't know much about this anime besides the fact that it's been around for a while, and James Cameron has had the rights to this for a long time, and he's been trying to get this movie out on the big screen for such a long time, and we finally get to see it. I know it's supposed to come out like last year, like twice, like over the summer and then November. Now it's Valentine's Day weekend. We're finally getting to see Alita Battle Angel. Now this is about Alita, a cyborg girl who's found in this trash heap, and she is reconstructed by Christoph Waltz's character, and she has no memory of her past, but yet she can do these incredible things. So we get to watch her on her journey to discover more about herself and discover her past. I wasn't too excited for Alita Battle Angel because they've pushed this date back so much, and I just thought, is there something wrong with this movie that they don't want us to see? But I got a chance to see this movie early, and I do have to say that this is a feast for the eyes. It is a beautiful looking film. It is so gorgeous to look at. Some of the action scenes are breathtaking, and this movie is just one of the coolest looking movies I have seen in a long time. It's not a flawless movie. There are some narrative issues, and there's some things I just didn't really care much about. But at its core, this movie is a really gorgeous looking film. Alita looks great, and there are so many cool things that she can do, and her outfit and her character design is awesome as well. One of the most thrilling sequences in this movie is this sporting event that this world has called the Motorball, and she's really interested in it. And towards the end of the film, they have a long sequence of her participating in this Motorball game. And it's so cool to watch this sporting event and how it's constructed, and they have these different rules and whatever it is. I thought it was really cool. I loved watching that sequence, and it's easily the best thing about the movie. It does come a little bit towards the end of the film, but it is so cool how it's played and the game itself. Just the visuals in general for that sequence is amazing. And the visuals for the whole entire movie are cool. There's always the different cyborgs throughout this movie. Some of them are bounty hunters. The way they look, it's awesome. I cannot talk enough about how the visuals for Alita Battle Angel are. They're breathtaking. The action sequences are filmed so nicely, and there's a lot of effort going into how this movie looks. Now, how is the story? We have this story of Alita, this young cyborg who wants to discover more about herself. I really was not invested too much in her story. There was so many different things going on throughout the journey. Her discovering Motorball, her with this young boy, this little romance that was going on. I never felt invested in her storyline. I never felt like her journey was something I wanted to know more about. I wanted to see more of these visuals and Motorball and, you know, the fight sequences. The storyline was there, and it did start fairly early. It like jumped right away into the movie. But once we learned more about her past, I didn't feel connected to her. I didn't feel connected to the storyline. Luckily, there was enough sequences throughout the movie that did keep me entertained. I was very entertained throughout this movie. But the storyline for Alita, her journey, I didn't feel like it was a strong, compelling storyline. We also do have a romance in here that I never felt like took on. I didn't feel like there was enough writing for the two characters. It did come off a little bit corny and cheesy at times, a little sappy. So I did have issues with the narrative and the relationships between Alita and this boy, but it is glued together very nicely by the action scenes, the visuals, and the Motorball sequence. There's so many cool things in this movie to love. I have not read or watched anything about Alita. I do have plans on looking more about Alita very soon, so I don't have things to kind of connect to. I don't have things that I've, grown up with. So as a first viewing for Alita, I do think that there are things to appreciate. The world building, the action scenes. Alita herself is a really interesting character. I'm going to go ahead and give Alita Battle Angel a B. Thank you guys for checking my review for Alita Battle Angel. Make sure to check out my most recent video right over here and subscribe to my channel down below. My name is JustinWatchesMovies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.